and we are back here on
How to Ace Your Career.
So guys, like you all know, we come here every Friday night at 9 p.m. to help you in some topic which is related to ace in your career. But today, there's going to be something very different from what we usually do. This time, we are going to talk about relationships.
Something that is our favorite topic, something that we believe so strongly that, everything, I think, let be business, let be work, let be happiness, everything is a byproduct of having an amazing relationship.
And that is the reason we thought that when I see women, especially women, I see them losing their confidence, their self-worth. They are not able to deliver very well in their career. I'm sure it affects men equally or maybe a little lesser, but it definitely does affect even men when things are not going well in relationship. Well, all what we are going to discuss today, does it only affect this relation? I don't think so. There'll be a lot of common denominators, which if you use, you can improve any of your relation, whether it's personal or professional. So today we are going to delve into relationship, how mindset impacts relationship. But before we get into that, who am I? I'm Nutan. I'm a career and a life coach. And that is the reason I'm here sharing about relationship, because I coach mid-age people, which means people with 12 to 15 plus years of experience who have gone through various life stages, and they get stuck in relationships and they don't know how to move from there. So that's why we're going to discuss relationships today. And
I'm Dheeraj. I'm a life coach and business and a relationship coach. Okay, and that is why we are here to speak, because something that we've done for decades now, and we have seen that how our marriage has been an amazing hit. That's why we are going to give this to people, so that we believe that majority of happiness comes from relationship, and that's why we need to work on it. So today we are going to look at growth mindset and how does it impact relationship, especially the intimate relationship. Okay,
so guys, all of you who have joined us, I would love to hear from you. How many of you believe or have believed that it is just about finding the right life partner, falling in love, and then they remain happily ever after? Would love to have your answers in the comment section. Okay, I'm waiting. Till then, let's also listen to people who have been in marriage for a very long time or have been in a living relationship for a long enough period. What's your experience? Does love and happiness last on its own? If yes, then how long?
now by the time you answer here, the truth is relationship, whether intimate or friends, families or professional relationship, you have to constantly work on them. To be able to work efficiently and consistently on our relationship, what we need is the right mindset. The first response when we receive from people who attend a live session is say, you know what? They love our energy and our chemistry. They say, it's amazing, the two of you. They wish they can have such understanding in their relationship. Now, let me tell you a secret here. This is not by default. It's not happened by default. We have been working consistently on it. The efforts that both of us have taken, that is, we have worked on our relationship, passing each and every single day. One thing that both of us don't take for granted is our relationship. Never, never. That's one thing, that's a rule she has, I have. We never take each other for granted.
Absolutely true. And that is why today we are going to discuss some practical strategies to cultivate amazing relationship with growth mindset. Now, if you have any question on growth mindset, how to get there, what is growth mindset, then we have delivered a workshop. You can reach out to us in the comment section and we can send that to you. And you can go through the entire background of growth mindset, traits of people with growth mindset. But today the session is only focused on how does that impact relationship. So the first thing that we can look at when we say that we are cultivating growth mindset is
you need to see, one thing is true in life. We're going to face challenges.
Absolutely.
Life is full of, I would believe that life is a mixture of 95 and 5%. 95% is challenges, hardship, difficulties, and 5% is victory, celebration. What we have done as couples, we have embraced challenges together. Embracing challenging together involves setting joint goals and celebrating small wins every year. As we have business goals, we have health goals, we have financial goals, we have spiritual goals, we have contribution goals. We also have our relationship goals. Okay, setting joint goals ensure that both the partners are working towards common objective, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. The secret to our relationship is the challenges in all these years we have faced together as one team.
So, we've gone through all kind of things in our
Yes.
relationship, whether it was financial crisis, whether it was health crisis, whether it was relationship with the family. And we all know that at this stage, we experience death of our loved ones. We face illness of our senior members in the family. All this
Yeah.
we have faced together. And because we face these challenges together, today we are so strong with each other. So never ever avoid challenges, but face them together as a team. That will grow your relationship. That's the first strategy. Second, I feel it's really very important to develop effective communication skill. Effective communication is the cornerstone of helping your relationship grow. And what are the two important parts of that? One is active listening. Now, this is something which he has really worked on, because I'm a very good listener, but he's worked all these years. I hear all the time women complaining that when I'm talking to my husband, even if it is very important, he's come back from the work life and he's sitting there with the TV and he's saying, yeah, I can hear you. Or he's scrolling something, I can hear you. Doesn't work, dear friends. A woman really wants that 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes of active listening where I know my partner is empathizing with me. And the second part is constructive feedback. These two things enhances your communication skills, ensures both partners are feeling heard and valued. Actively listening to each other means understanding the thoughts and the feelings without interruptions. So there are times when I'm all enthusiastic and I'm just pouring. He's there to listen. There are some times when I'm really going through lows. Doesn't make any sense. But he's experiencing my feelings. And by the time I've narrated all that, I've already found a solution. But the fact that he was there to listen to me, it makes me feel so elated. So listening without interruptions. Don't say come to the point. It's okay. Just cut down the crap. Come to the point. It will not make your women feel heard. So really work on that listening skill. And believe me, as a leader also, it's an amazing skill to develop, active listening. In fact, the Chinese character talks about listening from the heart. So constructive feedback means sharing feedback in a way that encourages growth rather than causing defensiveness, focusing on specific behaviors rather than personally attacking each other. You do this, you do this. That's not how things work. We are going to talk about, yes, this is a challenge. When we say this is a challenge, now it's not personal. How do we work? Because I know that he's amazingly well in his physical. He was a sports guy. He does so well. And I'm really, even today, after 12 years, still struggling to be at his maybe 75-80% level. But he's never made me feel that when I'm walking with him, when I'm doing yoga with him, anything. That makes me feel so comfortable when I'm doing, because he's always encouraging me during the things that I'm doing. So the feedback that comes doesn't cause harm. It definitely causes growth. And the best way to communicate is, of course,
I
love
you.
Absolutely. As often as you can, repeat these magical words. These magical words are just not important before marriage. They're equally and, in fact, more important after marriage, or after you have come together and are living as life partners. So use those words as often as you can. Give warm hugs to each other. It really makes a lot of difference. This I can vouch from my experience as a woman. You can hear his later, but it makes me feel reassured. It makes me believe that he's interested in me. It makes me believe that he truly cares for me. That small little hug of maybe 10 seconds brings all these amazing emotions. What do you feel?
Absolutely. I think the moment we hug each other, that feeling that we're together, somebody is with you, is such a powerful feeling, because all the men out there, no matter how strong we are outputting ourselves, but somewhere deep within, we need someone in our life who's there for us no matter what. We also need that. And when you have a partner like this, your life changes. And I think that's what she's done for me. She's that one person always there for me, because I know that I'm going to have my ups and downs. But always she's been with me, and that changes my life completely.
And of course, that beauty of conveying your love through your eyes. That should be the most important feature of communication. So here I would really love to narrate this. So we both are life coaches. We are in our separate rooms. We are coaching people. Many a times our sessions also overlap. So you know what? If he's come from there and I'm in my session, he'll just open the door, peep from there. I will look at him, he'll look at me, and that small little interaction, and I get rejuvenized in my session. In fact, there are some clients of mine who actually ask me, has Dheeraj just passed by the room? That's the kind of feeling which is reflected on my face when that small little expression of love. So just meet each other as often as you can, whether you're working from home or working from office, whenever, or whether you're in the public, whether you're in an occasion. That one exchange of love through your eyes, it's such an amazing feeling.
Absolutely. Third thing, encourage and support each other. Regular emotional check-ins and growth-oriented conversation ensure both the partners feel supported and valued. Emotional check-in means asking how your partner is feeling and providing support when needed. Like every wedding anniversary, we both ask each other, do you feel there's anywhere I need to change, something I can get out of my life, something I can add in my life, something I can become better? And that's what she does. And that's how the game is always up and up and up. A partner might ask, how are you feeling about our relationship? Is there anything I can do to support you better? Growth oriented conversation encourage discussion about personal development and shared aspiration, fostering a sense of teamwork and mutual, not one person growing, mutually. Both of us are very clear. If we have to grow together.
And that really is such an amazing feeling, right? When you know your partner is going to support you in your goals, in your aspirations. You just don't need the world. Two of you are enough for
Yeah.
each other. Then, of course, one most important thing, knowing fully well, knowing this is how you need to live life, one thing will always keep happening, and that is mistakes. There are times when I will make mistake. There are times when he's going to make mistakes.
True.
What we really need to do is learn from those mistakes. Reflection and improvement, along with sincere apologies and forgiveness, are crucial for learning from mistakes. Never go back there. That day you did this. When you keep doing this, you're reinforcing that behavior in your partner. So learn, apologize, or forgive. If it is you who's done that mistake, sincerely apologize. If your partner has done that mistake, sincerely forgive him and move on from there. Reflecting on conflicts and discussing what can be learned from them helps the partner improve their relationship dynamics.
Yep.
After a disagreement, a couple might discuss what triggered the conflict, right? How they can handle similar situations better in future. I in fact feel whenever there has a conflict that has happened, we have come even more closer. Because when you go through those emotions, like he said, that we've never taken this relationship for granted. Now I know there's a mistake happened and I'm sincerely apologetic. And I go to him and he's forgiven me. That bond becomes so strong that
Yeah.
even if I go wrong, even if I mess up, he's never going to leave me. He's going to forgive me and we'll be able to move on. That's such an amazing and an important aspect in a relationship. And that is why apologies and forgiveness play a significant role in moving past the mistakes and fostering a growth mindset. Sincere apologies, and we all know this, right? I mean, that lovely movie which we had seen.
Yeah, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. In
Yes.
that, Hrithik Roshan tells to Farhan, he said, till when should I tell you sorry? He said, tab tak sorry bolna, jab tak dil se na nikle. And there is a phase that comes when Farhan Akhtar father treats him in a way and he realizes that, yes, he did a mistake. And that moment, he asked for apology from Hrithik and Hrithik forgives because that has come from the heart itself.
And that kind of apology always heals a relation and
Yes.
it grows even more stronger. So write this down. The two most important words in a relationship, which the most word everywhere around you will say is not required. I believe they are very, very important in your day-to-day interaction. First one is thank you. And the second one is sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, sorry. The more often you'll use this, the more it will strengthen your relationship.
True. Now, the most important question that you would be running in your mind, most of you here, especially women, is, what can I do if my husband is not interested in being there, coming in that mindset, wanting to work? He would be feeling everything is fine. He's doing great. There's nothing wrong. I'm fine. So, introducing someone to a growth mindset to a partner with a fixed mindset can be a little challenging, a little difficult. So, strategies for dealing with resistance begins with leading by example. Okay, and then gradually introducing growth mindset principles into the relationship. Otherwise, it is gyan. Otherwise, it is lecture, and the partner is non-interested. A partner might start things by modeling a growth mindset in their behavior. We all know proximity is power. Okay, so you're a person as a wife, you are constantly growing, pushing yourself, challenging. The partner automatically feels like, okay, I also, because you brush each other, and that's how it happens in their behavior, and they will start discussing its benefit. Gradually encouraging their partner to adopt similar attitudes. But first, again, I'll repeat, it is you who need to walk, who need to lead, and then the partner will automatically want to be, because when they will see you growing, you happy, you excited, you energetic, who doesn't want that?
Absolutely.
Okay, everybody wants a happy, excited, energetic, enthusiastic life. But
So, for example, love and romance is more of an expectation of a woman than a man, right? So, if I feel that my partner is not really romantic, he doesn't understand this, though he cares, but he doesn't know romance. Why do I depend on him? I can lead him. Let me create some beautiful romantic moments together. When he will experience that, maybe the first time it will be like, what is this happening? The second time, he will really feel the benefit. The third time, he will appreciate. The fourth time, he will take efforts to create that moment. But you know what happens? When the first time when you try and you don't get that response because you're all excited and you feel now he's going to go there and wow, what an amazing thing you have done. And that doesn't happen. Your spirits go down and you never repeat that. So, friends, you have to continue that till that starts creating that impact in your partner's life. And believe me, he will start taking efforts because even he wants happiness and joy in the relationship. So if we are applying these strategies, then we can take our relationship to the next level. So I would want you to tonight think, what are some of the things that you can implement to take your relationship to the next
And my question
level?
to all of you are now who are listening and later, how many of you are interested in taking your relation to the next level? How many of you? Please write down in the chat box, or those who are listening later, please, how many are you interested? If yes, then we can tell you some of the benefits of a growth mindset in romantic relationship.
So first, like I had already discussed earlier, it's improved communication, right? Which fosters empathy, ensures that both partners are feeling heard and valued. This feedback is not about blaming, but it's about understanding and growing together. It also helps partners to address their issues before they become significant problems.
Yeah.
I think communication is the key, and 99% of the problems that start in a relationship are because the partners are not able to communicate with each other.
Absolutely. Second thing, you can enhance conflict resolution, which means conflicts are inevitable in any relationship. But a growth mindset person transforms conflict into opportunities for learning and improvement. When partners view conflicts as opportunities to understand each other better and grow together, they approach disagreement with a collaborative attitude. Okay, instead of seeing a disagreement, like we do have our own disagreements. Okay?
Yes.
That's so natural. But because both of us are in the growth mindset, we try to see that how this disagreement this discussion, how this, like for example, household chores, okay, and
You're going to do it? I'm going to
I'm
do it.
going to do it. So, because there is a growth mindset, we always see to it that both the partners are excited to do it, depending on, actually, like many a times she is really busy, so I take care of 90% of the stuff. Sometimes I'm busy, she takes care. Now that is what is how it needs to. Partners might view,
So, Dheeraj, I would like to share an example. So, when we got married, obviously, we were not in this stage that we live today where we have someone to do everything for us.
Yeah.
I remember that time. So, we had these common goals where spiritual life, dedicating time for that, our work life, our family, there are a lot of things that we play as a role. And that is a time when cooking was my responsibility. But I saw him taking that effort to learn cooking. And it used to be so amazing that times when I've got out for a meeting, I've finished that and come back home. I've seen my husband, he's finished cooking and it's laid on the table. Oh my God, I can't tell you how great that made me feel. So, it was not about how many times who's doing what, but it was about when it is really required. Is he stepping up his game or am I stepping up my game? And that is what held us together. Other reason of conflict, I remember I've been a very family oriented person. He's been a very friends oriented person. And that is why when we came together, the priority always would be he would drift towards friends, I would drift towards family. But these conflicts actually brought us together. We understood, and today we are able to accommodate all of them together whenever there's an amazing.
and the best part is her family is part of my friends group now.
Absolutely.
So that's why there is no problem, because we were in growth mindset. We thought, okay, this is a conflict. She loves family, I love friends. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? So what we decided, slowly and gradually, my friends became her family became our friends, and that's how today. Like in fact, recently we are going to go out, all of us together. So her family is, her mother is there, her sister is there, brother-in-law is there, and our son is there, our friends are there. So now there's no conflict because we're all together doing whatever we are doing.
So don't look at conflict as sign of incompatibility, but in fact discuss and share responsibilities more
So
effectively.
true.
This approach, of course, helps in learning from disagreements and developing better conflict resolution strategies, which reduces resentment and strengthens a relationship. And believe me, friends, all of you who are listening out there, the same strategies also very effective in your professional life.
Yeah.
When you use the same strategies, when you work together on your disagreements and create a common solution.
And of course, third is mutual support and encouragement. As you know, partners with growth mindset, those who are in that growth mindset, they encourage each other to pursue personal and professional growth, like celebrating successes and supporting each other through challenges. Like, she always, you can share that.
Yes, in fact, this book which is there sitting right
The
behind.
two books.
I wouldn't be an author today if he wouldn't have encouraged me.
That's
That time when I thought I would write a book, the first person I went to him was him. And obviously, the kind of encouragement and push that he gave me, I started believing I'm an amazing author. But because he kept encouraging me and believing in me, finally the book got published. And I'm so glad that I did that, because thousands of people have benefited from this one small little book, and they've come back to me and told me how they could really stand up again and again start believing in the power of love by coming out from their toxic relation. So this is what happens when there's someone to support you. This mutual support extends to shared goals and dreams. So it was not his dream, it was not his goal, it was my dream. But because he became a part of that and he supported me throughout, now it became a teamwork where he was sitting when I was writing. There are times when I remember the day when I wanted to upload that on Amazon and I was not able to figure out the way. 3 o'clock in the morning, I did that. But my husband was not sleeping. He was there aside me, seeing me struggle and really pushing me that, yeah, I know it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And we could actually do it at 3 o'clock. So mutual support and encouragement, believe me, strengthens your bond between each other and increases
so true.
the satisfaction in the relation.
And the last part, building resilience. This is the key, my dear friend. Growth mindset people, they always build resilience by encouraging partners to view challenges as opportunity to strengthen their bond. I think that's what we've always done.
Yes.
Even when we exercise, we do yoga together, we push each other. We really challenge each other so that we remove the best out of each other. This mindset fosters adaptability and a positive attitude towards change. Like I wanted to learn singing. I was really. But you know why? I got into singing because the reason I decided to learn singing, because I knew she loved singing. And it's been almost 11 years she's been telling me that I want to learn singing. I want to learn singing. I wanted to learn singing, not that as amount to what she wanted to. But I realized she's never going to do it on her own. So I looked out for a sir who's our mentor today. I contacted him and he started teaching me first, okay, for a month. And I was sharing what was going on. And that built that interest in her. And then she said, you know what, I also want to do. And then now it's been almost a year, we are doing it together. Now that is what you encourage each other, okay? Now this mindset fosters adaptability and a positive attitude towards change. So it was a change for a new thing, but she loved it. Helping couples navigate life's ups and downs together. When faced with financial difficulty, which is the part of life, partners with growth mindset work together to find solution, seeing every challenge as an opportunity to improve their financial management skills and strengthen their partnership.
So, this amazing house that we are living in today was one of the goals that we had together. And we put things together. Every step we were together, fixing out what we need to change, how we are going to build that, what is the kind of amount we want to spend here. Before getting into this, we also had a contribution goal in mind. We wanted to ensure we fulfill that before we enter into our house. Why? That this beautiful space that we live in, every moment there is that gratitude because we did this together.
Sure.
This resilience is crucial for maintaining a healthy relationship over long term, as it helps couples face adversity together. Believe me, it's not the good times, but the tough times that has strengthened a relationship.
Anyhow, we can go on for 12 hours.
Absolutely.
Okay? On and on. But since we have very less time, let's summarize. First, those with the growth mindset are able to acknowledge their partner's imperfection without assigning blame and still feel that they have a very fulfilling and amazing relationship.
They see disputes as an issue of communication. They drag the elements of personality or character into the frame. This is how we are. That's not how it happens. We see how to resolve. So that's how they're able to cope so well with differences in relationships.
They discover flaws and sometimes struggle along the way. But together, they learn how to deal with differences and find a mutual solution along both the partners to grow and ensure they deepen their relationship.
In this healthy relationship dynamics, an atmosphere of trust is developed. They become vitally interested in each other's development.
And finally, a couple should establish a routine of discussing their goals and the progress, ensuring they stay committed to the growth mindset journey.
So, dear friends, if you have any challenge in setting up this couple goals, if you feel you need some additional help, you can reach out to us.
Yep.
We would love to do this for you so that you can enjoy the same energy, the same chemistry that we enjoy, and you can live an amazing life. And believe me, women out there, I know how much important this is for you. So don't hesitate. If you need any help, reach out to us.
Absolutely.
And
for all the men who are also there, who really feel they're stuck and they don't know how to take their relationship to the next level, please reach out to us. Whatever small little way you would like to help, that would be a fortune for us. So once again, thank you very much for being there, and see you again on next Friday on How to Ace Your Career.